Hello YouTubers, tonight I am doing, or today, whenever you're watching this, I am doing a movie review, if you couldn't tell by the title, on Candyman, the very first one. I really don't have the original other two sequels to Candyman. I mean, not trying to be mean. I listened to the other two movies. I listened to the other two movies. Like, I watched them on YouTube. Because that was the only way I could have somewhat watched them. And, yeah, I didn't like it at all. The second one was okay. The third one, no, not really. But, my top pick I actually had to buy was this Candyman. The very first one. The very original first one. And my opinion, I freaking love this damn movie. It explains a lot of good things a lot of people need to know. It basically goes up there with a lot of explaining on, don't get offended, black people's side of how those old days used to be. It really goes out there with those type of movies because it explains that, it goes with that, and the rhythm is so, it's like sad but also romantic, and the romantic part comes from Helen and Candyman. Helen kind of reminds Candyman of his love interest from back in his time before he died. And it has like this history, black history, horror, and Romeo and Juliet phantom type rhythm going on all at once, and it just works. I can see why this is a cult classic in the horror history. And to be honest, I love the actor who plays Candyman. I can see why everybody knows him more as Candyman, because that's his own character. He just sells it right off the bat. No ifs, no buts, just let's do it. My favorite kill. My favorite kill. What's my favorite kill? I would have to say my favorite kill would have to be, in this movie, would be, you know what? Even though this is my favorite movie, I really don't have a favorite kill. Sad to say. Well, if I do have to go with a kill, even though it's not one of my favorite kills, but it is a cool kill, it would have to be the psychiatrist, where Candyman just sneaks up right behind him, pop out of nowhere, and just stabs his hook inside at the back of the doctor. And just shoves that thing right in. And you could hear the bone cracking. I love the romantic part with Candyman and Helen. I love how they brought in the actress that the actress character with little baby Anthony, the mommy and little baby Anthony. I really love that. That is another good thing to keep the story going. I even went through the background of this movie. The gangsters you actually see in this movie is actually real gangsters. And most of the sites here was real city sites. Not anymore because most of the building was teared down. But I know this review is a long overdue type review because I promised, if you follow me on Facebook and in Instagram, I promised a review a long time ago, I promised somewhere around after the very first week of the new Candyman been released in theaters. I promised a review on that. Did not do a review. Promised during the first week of October I would do a review on those two movies. Did not do a review. Well, I'm doing a review on this Candyman right now, right here. And also, the reason why I rewatched this Candyman tonight is because tomorrow, and I will do a review tomorrow after I watch Candyman 2021. Yes, tomorrow, directly tomorrow, 2021, Candyman will come out on DVD and Blu-ray. So make sure you go out to your local Target, Walmart, wherever, however you get it. Just get Candyman. And this one. Don't worry about the other sequels. Really, truly. You're really not going to miss out. I mean, the backstory in this one explains it all for Candyman. If you really want to hear detail by detail, sure, watch the original sequels. But also, the 2021 Candyman will also perfectly throw that out there for you. Perfectly. And sells it awesomely. But I'll get that into that video. But back to this one. This Candyman. This movie of Candyman. Like I said, I love the actor who they choose to play Candyman. I love the actors who they choose to play Helen. And like I said, my first kill that I would have to choose to be my favorite kill would have to be the psychiatrist. I love the Helen and friend duo. Click, let's see about this part of the story, let's see about this part of the story. I really love that. And like I said, I love how they throw in Black history into this. Not on the side of just the love part between Candyman and Helen. And the story part between the single mom with little baby Anthony, and the thrill of the blood killing. Yeah, that's what thriller means. But just the whole history of it by that, and the history behind the sets of them doing this movie, that's also a great thing to look up to, because that's a good thing. That's behind the set, and with the Black history, that's a good thing to learn for other people to learn, is that when you're watching a movie, okay, yeah, some movies have history and it's boring, and nobody cares about that. But with Candyman, you actually have to pay attention and actually care, because it has meaning, and it makes you more understand what Candyman is and who he is, and it makes you more caring of to Candyman. That just makes me, and that's why I love this Candyman. And I never liked another Candyman until 2021. But I'll also get to that reasoning tomorrow. But the only negative that I have, which I know a lot of people has this as their favorite kill and one of their favorite parts. But to me, really, was it really necessary to throw in there? Like, seriously, I get it. Everybody likes the character Helen. I like the character Helen. Truly. But the whole ending where her ex-husband saying Helen 5 times in the mirror, like, really? Yeah, you have guilt. You have everything that you deserve to have. You cheated on your wife. You basically betrayed her and didn't even care. Really. You just wanted a buddy call. That's all that student was. And I think it's going to take a time to actually realize that. Actually, not really, because he died. But I'm just saying that, was that scene really necessary? Because to me, the movie would have been better ending, which it felt like it had 2 endings and 1 rushed ending. Because to me, the perfect ending, that would have just cut to credits after that one perfect ending scene, is where you see all those innocent, loving black people from the bad side of that town where the legend of Candyman is around, go to Helen's grave, which, yeah, what I'm explaining actually is in the movie. After they go to Helen's grave and kind of just stand there and kind of do their whole rest in peace, yada yada, and then after the little kid throws the Candyman hook in there, in her coffin, anyway, her grave, coffin-ish, that part would have been a great thing to just end and shoot credits. But no, they had to add that one more ending. That, to me, I don't really see how it really ties in very perfectly. That's just me. If other people disagree, hey, that's fine. That's you. That is you. You like the ending? Fine. That's you. But this is my review. This is my opinion. You can't change that. It's just, I hate that last bit of the ending. Trevor saying, Helen. Oh, Helen. 5 times in the mirror. It's dumb. Waste of filming. It just doesn't fit right to me. I don't even watch that end of the movie anymore. Because after I bought this, like, for $5.99 on Amazon, because I couldn't find it in my local Walmart or Target, I went on Amazon because I couldn't wait until tomorrow, because I knew, yeah, they'll have it right there and then. But I figured, you know what? Amazon has it for $5.99. Good reviews. Okay. So I did, and yeah. But the first time when I got this through the mail, I even watched that scene to see if if it changed my mind. It really didn't, but I still wanted to see if the full movie worked. It worked, even though yeah, it would be harder to return if that one part didn't. But even though I don't watch that part at all, if I pop the movie in, I watch the whole thing, but that part. If I could have someone skill enough to edit that part out and have the credits start shooting at the end of the one part where the little kid throws the hook in, and show that little boy and Anthony, little baby Anthony, and Anthony's mother standing over her grave and looking down at her coffin. Perfect. I would ask that person to do that. Shoot the credits at that scene. Perfect. Take this scene out, please. Directly pay him whatever it would if he wanted to get paid, and whatever it would cost. But so yeah, but I still love this movie, other than that just one stupid scene to me. I still love this movie. Great actors, great actresses, great acting, beautiful dialogue by I think 4 definitions of each area it has, between thriller, love, story plot, and characters acting with other characters. So it just including history. Okay, five things. Whatever. Your definition on every of those subjects: love, the thrill, the characters, connection from one. Sorry about that. From one. Sorry. From one character's story to another, from one character's point of area to another, and which in a way it is like the story plot. In a way, it's like a keep going story, yeah. So and the history of black people, and the bad times they went through. That is what makes Candyman so special. And that's what made me love this movie so much. And to be honest, I have a friend. He's black. His name's Nate. He is a really awesome dude. He really is. And I nicknamed him Candyman because he, honestly, after he found out I went to see the 2021, he was mad that I went to see that without him. And he's like, "Are you kidding me? I like Candyman." So I bought him a shirt, which I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So, but anyway, this review is like long. Sorry for that. But yeah, so basically, yeah, I really love this movie. This is a 5-star movie. I seriously recommend it. And pay attention. Look on the background of what this movie was made on. The buildings, the people, the actors and the actresses, the meaning of Candyman, the love interest between Candyman and Helen. Even though Helen is kind of like a victim, but Candyman's more the love, like, come here. But, so, basically, yeah, if you're gonna watch this Candyman film, you're gonna need to know all those options. The loving part, which is like the phantom type of thing. The thrill, the thrilling. Why? Basically, the killing is like any other horror movie. So that part is kind of important, but kind of not. Depends on your point of view about it. The history on how the movie was made, where the movie was made, the actors and the actresses, and even the side people that was thrown in the film are also important, because the stories of that behind the scenes are very important, because the group gangsters that you see around the building, those are actually real gangsters. Not joking. Dangerous, real gangsters back in the day. I think this movie was made back in 19 something. I can't remember. But yeah, like I said, if you're gonna watch this one, do your research before you watch it, because it helps you a lot. And when I first watched it, I didn't think of anybody. I didn't think of anything of it. I heard one review. The person didn't really go in that much detail, like I kind of did. I kind of went into a little detail, but not much. But, this one, you really gotta be paying attention on what research you're doing, what you're listening to, because, like I said, it makes the movie a lot better, because when I watched it the first time around, I didn't think of anything of it. I actually did not watch any reviews. Not really. I was just looking for a movie to watch. And yeah. No, I didn't like it then. I thought it was boring, stupid, until I did the research on it. And looked more in depth how the movie was made, where the movie was made, the actors and actresses, even the side characters that just popped in for a little bit and popped out, and the meaning, and every meaning through this damn movie. And it will change your goddamn mind on Candyman, and you will give it 5 stars like I am right now. So I seriously recommend, before you watch this goddamn film, do your goddamn research. But other than that, have a nice day or night, like I said, whenever you're watching us. Peace.